Good morning, welcome to Johnson's Garden Time. Jeremy, everybody loves color in their garden, from annuals, which they're starting to plant right now, but also our perennials are a not to overlook category that are not maybe our grandparents' perennials.
You know, it's a pretty broad category. It's even, probably not even right to put them all in one grouping, because we've got things from culinary to sun, shade, ground covers. Really, it's a very wide group of plants, and what that means is perennial plants are plants that we're going to plant now. They're going to come back year after year, or for more than 2 years.
Okay, and let's look at some of the options, but also we'll talk about getting them established. You talked about ground cover ones first. There's many options for ground cover.
You know, the creeping phlox is one of our earliest blooming perennials in the landscape. Super tough, loves the Kansas climate, and has beautiful. We've got blue, this kind of purple, pink, and white as well. So lots of different color options. Juga is one that is a good kind of part sun ground cover, but has some unique foliage colors. We've got a purple leaf here, green leaf. There's some variegated options, and also gonna have some flowers.
And you mentioned different categories. You know, like the phlox is one that's going to be kind of an evergreen, somewhat the same on the Juga, but things like the heuchera and other plants are actually, I say, more traditional perennials, are going to die back and then come back every spring.
Right, yeah, the heuchera that you mentioned, just a ton of different foliage colors. These are going to flower, but I really just plant them for their leaves. Hosta, I've got one here that's just now starting to emerge. It's going to be probably the most popular perennial over the past 25 or 30 years. Hundreds of different leaf colors and shapes available in hostas.
Okay. Now you talked about, we can talk about planting them now or in the fall, whenever, but look at maybe a couple different ones and see what they've done over a year.
Yeah, so this is a Shasta Daisy that was planted, over the winter month and has grown this spring, and so that's what this plant is. Here's also a Shasta Daisy that was planted last summer, grown in the gallon container, and just look at how many different, how thick this plant is, so how much it is expanded. And perennials are great because a lot of them we can go in and actually divide them and spread them throughout the garden in that manner.
So buying this right now, you could cut that break it up into what, 3 or 4 pieces?
You could break this one up, you could plant this, and you're going to be able to divide it next year.
Okay, as far as getting plants established, I like to get plants established with the root stimulator at planting time. If you have existing perennials, I like the premium bedding plant food. It's a slow release fertilizer for many different annuals and perennials. The cotton burr compost is a great additive while you're planting. So come see us, we've got a great selection. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.